Okay, so here are some of my ideas that I thought would be cool for the potential uses and capabilities for the humanoid robot. I'd want it to be capable of going upstairs, climbing ladders, jumping. That'd be really cool. I've never seen a humanoid robot jump, especially not a big one. It'd be awesome if I could have a jumping program, like animation, or the software capable of it, the motors capable of it. I would like it to be able to do paintings on a canvas with paintbrushes, and I have experience as a painter, and I always thought, wouldn't it be cool if I could mass produce paintings, but I'm not fast enough. If only there were two of me, and then I could really make money as an artist. Well, if I could program a robot to make traditional paintings, I could sell the paintings. I think that would be really cool and a way to make money with it. Although there's so many ways probably to make money with it, but that would be one. Or have it do murals. That'd be really cool. It could also paint homes, like walls and interior, exterior, and actually advertise that a robot will be doing the painting. People might hire my robot to paint their house just for the cool factor of seeing a robot paint their house. I think people will be into that. Okay, I have a product I invented for the sport of kayaking. It's called a high-end dry shaft float. And I thought, wouldn't it be cool if I could automate some of the manufacturing of that with the humanoid robot? That would definitely save me money, or be making me money then, using it as an employee for the manufacture of certain products that I already am involved in manufacturing. So that would be a way to monetize. My whole life, I've heard that having a newborn baby is traumatic because you don't get to sleep. And the baby's always crying, waking up the parents. Somebody has to walk in there and calm it down, give it attention, get it to go back to sleep. And I always thought, I'm going to dread that because my 10 hours of sleep are so vital to me. I just need to sleep a good amount. So I always thought I'd hire a night sitter or something if I have a child someday. Well, I was thinking it would be cool to have the robot be a babysitter, especially during those moments. But a lot of people are concerned the robot would somehow crush the child, but people don't realize the robot's not going to do anything. I didn't program it to do it. Although I guess mistakes can happen. I would have to really believe in the robot to trust it with a child. I would never forgive myself if it accidentally fell on the kid or something. So it'd have to be very sophisticated. But I mean, that's my goal, would be to have a robot that would be that sophisticated that it could actually calm down a newborn child. And if the robot used my voice, if it had recordings of me talking, the child would probably think it's his dad taking care of him, so he would be calmed by that. And if the robot looked like me, that would be also a way to trick the child into thinking it's me. Having the robot look like me also would be funny because people would start talking to it, and if it used my voice and talked back, they might, for a while, think it's me, maybe be confused, especially if they have bad vision. So that could be really funny. Plus, a part of the consideration in the design of the look and feel of the robot was I didn't want it to look sexual in any way. So I didn't want it to be female. People would think, oh, that's my sex robot. And I've heard people tease other robot makers for that. I didn't want it to risk that. If it's a male, people might think I'm gay. If it's an animal, people might think I'm into animals. Oh, and then if it were like a child, people might think I'm a pedophile. So the best thing I thought would be if it were an identical clone of me. Who's attracted to themselves? I don't think anybody's attracted to themselves. They might think they're good looking, but not. I don't think anyone would think anything sexual. If it's a male and it looks just like me, nobody's going to think I created it for sexual reasons, which is important to me. I don't want people thinking that. But there's a risk people might think it's a vanity thing, and that's not really my goal at all with creating a robot that looks just like me. Like I said, I just would want it to be a non-sexual thing, and then I'd be able to use myself as reference. I'm always here working with the robot. I don't have to look up pictures of some celebrity or whatever to try to make it look like them. It'd be a lot easier just to constantly look at myself for reference for all the different aspects to try to get an idea of proportions. And I've already been measuring my strength in order to get calculations for the servo motors and how much strength they need. I'd be able to motion capture myself to get animation algorithms to create natural human movement for the robot. So I really think having the robot just be a copy of me as close as possible is, in terms of its look and its measurements, is just a practical move.